And we're back with another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and we've got work to do. Okay, so when we last left off, it's a matter of just adding a little garden here, and some trees and some shrubbery, and there's other things we need to do too, and we will easily get to that in due course, of course. Let me actually buy a couple of these. And so let's get these guys planted here. I'm kind of curious to see how we can get this going. And I actually did this ass backwards. I should have put in what I wanted to put in first. But it is what it is. Should have enough room though. Come on, there we go. So yeah, let's get this garden going pretty much. You get it done with every little thing that it needs. While leaving some stuff intact because I'm just that lazy. Okay. Yeah. Cover this. Perfect. And let's clean this side up. Alright. Like, actually, because it's kind of dicked over there, let's just straighten this all the way out. Okie dokie. And then okay. Now we're not done yet. Okay, let's do this then. Because I know we haven't done. Area. S. Duh. Okay, well, we'll come back to the bonsai. We'll come back to the bonsai. We need to do doors and we need sliders here. Yeah, the ground's kind of weird, but it is what it is. And actually, it matches up there, so that worked out. The only thing I could do more is to pull it back. Like that. Okay. Now we come through here. I think what we'll do over here is our little bonsai garden. What the hell? Oh, if I spelled it correctly. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lots of different ones. We could try to put in one of each. And all it is really is just put these in here with a path. and some benches. Pretty much the benches we haven't used yet. Some of these are repeats. So there's only really 2 more, so we'll put in the last 2. Okay. Do our surfaces. And then, let's see here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I can't spell today. I don't know what that was about. I've never, had that much trouble with that. For some reason, I couldn't spell Japanese. It was weird. Maybe zoning out too much here. Alright, when I do these games. So, that'd be it. And there are some more, I think, Japanese themed things, but I'd have to dig them out in order to find them. Whereas they didn't quite show up very well when we were first looking. So there's not much of a reason to worry too much about it. We put as much stuff as I believe outright that I can think of there is. And of course I'm sure I've missed some things. What does it mean I can't put in? Something to block this in. Alright. As far as the yard goes, I'm pretty much done. Let's go ahead before we do anything else. Let us start looking at installations to put in. Now, here, I'm pretty convinced we're going to want a washer in here. Let's leave that as is. Here's the bathroom, which will have the most installations. And in a washer room, you don't usually put an air conditioner in it, so we're not going to. Same with the bathroom here. And we've got to figure out how we're going to fit all this in. I believe the shower's the best because no matter how we break this down, we're going to have to put the sink over here too. Because it is a really tiny bathroom. Now, the only other option is to do something I didn't think about until we were working on the house. And that is we can extend the bathroom over to here and leave the master bedroom the size that it is. But if we extend this too far, then the bathroom becomes just ginormous. But getting in and out of this bathroom is going to be an issue, so I feel that it is in our best interest to expand the bathroom just a little bit. We don't actually have to... I don't think we need to ultimately overdo this. We do need to make it big enough that, you know, you can actually do something with it. Though, you know what? To make it simple... we'll just take it this far. Because I just, you know what, after careful consideration, I realize that there's really no point. Which means we gotta tear this down. And then we better just add everything we can or want to add for a bathroom, because this is going to be a large bathroom no matter how I break this down. So, oh, we're not done yet here. I got to put in some half walls here. Okay. So now let's figure this out. Do we need a shower? No, we can actually put in a tub this time, which we haven't really done much of that. So that might be the reason why this was worth it in the long run. So let's look at a bathtub plumbing system, because... and then we will also do a sink. We don't want to put the sink here. So I would say we'd want to put the sink roughly here. And the crappier, or the shitter, we're going to put over here. Sink there. And then we've got like this wall, a stretch of wall here. Clearly, we got to put the radial heater in over here somewhere. And it's just a nice, spacious bathroom. And there's really... is there anything else we can put in here? We don't need the washer. We have that in another room. Sink, radial, bathtub, plumbing. So, yeah. We're good. Take this out, because we're going to be installing that eventually. It's just easier to unscrew these now. That way you don't forget to do it later. And then, like, I gotta get the fucking thing on. Alright. So there is that. Let's continue our installations, and actually let's get a door here. Alright. Now really, after that, all that's left are going to be our standard installations of air conditioner and heater. Specifically the radiator. So let's get that going. Come in here. Now this being a great big room, we'll just put one big radiator in here. But how are we going to do that? The kitchen ultimately should be over here, because the stove could be here or on this wall. Over here is going to be everything else. And the reason why is just it's easier to put the damn kitchen in on this side. It just is. So I think that's how we're going to do it. We're going to put in one AC right there. And we're going to put in the radiator when I find it. There it is. We'll put the radiator over here, and then for what it's worth, it'll be like the TV would be here, you know, the couch would be over here, or it even could be like this way, but we'll figure all that out. I mean, ultimately, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's front door, which I don't really like that front door, but there's nothing going to it, so maybe I'll put something going to the front door of this house. The garage is fine. We don't need to do anything. We might paint it, though. But besides painting, it doesn't need any fixtures. That's good. I feel like I'm missing a room, but really, I don't think we are. Outside of what we've done in these other rooms. Because, yeah, it's a smaller house than it looks, unless I redid all the rooms. So, okay, so that's all done. Let us get to painting and tiling. You know, washing rooms and hallways are going to universally always be white. So we're going to need some white paint. You know, I should have just went walls, paint. Go with a large, because I'm sure we'll use that and then some. Alright, let's get to it. Then once everything's painted, we got to start thinking about fixtures. For the, not fixtures, but for the lights. Which most of it's going to be relatively simple stuff. Okay. Get that across. The garage could be white or gray, so there, you know, we can sort that out when we get there. Okay. And then for flooring, we need to pick out a floor here. Actually, I should do the flooring first. In real life, you probably want the flooring to be done last, but for the sake of simplicity and because it's a video game, not real life, we're going to do the flooring right away here. We'll go with light pine. Again, it's all hallway areas, so who cares how it's done, we just want it done. Garage will stay concrete. And I'll tell you from personal experience, flooring is nowhere near this cheap. And if it is, you're getting it from a guy who stole it from somebody. Alright. So we've got our flooring down. We need to do tile, but we'll do all that in here later. Really quick, I almost feel like we need to do light fixtures. Let me see here. I would feel better if it was done. Okay. And then for here, let's do something. me see. Okay, it's just temporary. Not that these lights are temporary themselves, but they are going to be very standard for right now. Alright. Well, it's a little broader for this area. Put a light switch near the front door, too. And for the master bedroom, we'll do some track lighting. Actually, you know what? I think I would prefer this in the other room. And over here have something a bit more substantial. And more centered. And that'll do. Everything should have lights except this room. Just go with something wee bit simple. Okay. Paint. Back to painting. This hallway is going to need us some paint too. And the other option too is to just rip this wall out. But I don't want a big old long hallway. Well, okay. See, now that I'm thinking about it more and more, there's no need for this here. There's no need for this. So let us do it from this side. Okay. There's no reason. I know it seems weird that I'm breaking down all these extra walls, but there doesn't seem to be a reason for it, aesthetically. Functionally, it seems like it's a big waste of space. Need a... really quick. Okay, we're probably gonna run out of paint though, which is interesting to see that we've painted this much, and the large didn't fully cover it, which is fine. It's interesting to see how long this tin of white paint's taken us. Taken us quite far. We want to get the weirdness like this. Now, the one thing we could do is, because this hallway's so big, we could put a radiator in it. No reason to put an air conditioner in it, I guess. I don't think there is. And how often do you spend in a hallway of your home? Oh man, I think we're out. Oh no, we still got some, damn. If we run out, we're just gonna run out. Oh, we just ran out. Okay. Okay, so this hallway is rather done. Oh, I did not put a light in here. Okay, let's put some. Or at least one. I think we'll do gray for this. I was good thinking about white, and then I'm like, I just sold my white paint, so we'll just do a different color. Do like a steel gray. Since there's no windows, we shouldn't have that much to physically paint. Now, I know there's a lot of people who never paint their garages, but I'll be the first to tell you, mine is actually painted. And it was painted back in the 60s when the house was built, so... Something to I mean, it's all one color, it's a solid color, but yeah, it was interesting to notice that. I'm already running out. Maybe just not, maybe I'm just getting my estimations wrong on how much paint I freaking need. Okay, so the garage and the main hallway are complete. Let's work on that bathroom, shall we? With what we're gonna need. So we're gonna need to put up tile from pretty much here all the way to here. Let's take a look at what we got. And we'll probably use white or gray for our paint, but tiles. I just say we go with something simple as opposed to crazy, but let's do like an off brown. We've not really played much with this. Shouldn't take more than 4. Now that we have the means to sell what we don't use, all the better. I actually wonder, do we have plastering like maxed out or no? Curious. Building already painted. $190 walls. Painting. I thought there was a plaster one. Oh, there is. We've already got it. Okay. Just can't imagine it being much slower than this, I guess. As we slowly put it in. See, I'm not like those other streamers who just say, hey, I'm going to do this, and then jump ahead. You guys get to see the love and care and rage that goes into doing this. I bought way too many tiles. Well, if I did, that means we could actually do the whole wall. this shade. And I think we will. One of the few times we'll actually do the whole wall this way. Because in order to save us money, since we've already invested in it, we may as well finish what we started. And then let's go ahead and go back into paint. With this. We're just going to go with the one color here all the way through. So we'll put in our curtain that's offsets the fact we're going with one color here. And I also need to recenter that halogen light. Okay. That's painted. Now for the bedroom. Let's see. Let's go with bloody red. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go with a sleepy blue. And just like a very nice, very, ever so gentle, silver glacier would be nice for this room. Then for being a big asshole. Okay, and for this room, we need to figure out where the cutoff is with the kitchen. And I would say, for simplicity, it should be here. Or really, it should be here, but we're going to really count it here to there. Because that makes the most sense. We're not doing backsplashes or anything like that with the tiling. Again, when we get to the bigger homes that, to me, deserve that attention because we've already repaired a lot of these homes. And during the side quest stuff, I'd rather just get on with it, kind of a thing. So for the kitchen here, we're gonna go with that as the off, and let's go with like could just go with white, I guess. I don't want to do. We got a lot of white in this house. Where do we place that? I don't want to put more silver glacier, so we have like a natural beige. Let's go with no. Green's not usually a good color for a kitchen, in my opinion. Morning yellow. No, I don't like that either, actually. Let's go with faded lemon instead. Yeah, I like that better. So two pretty light colors as opposed to what else we could do. And then for this side, let's go with sand almond. And we'll keep, actually, we will do this guy for their lighter side as well. So let's do that, shall we? So strangely enough, we're going to combo the paint color here. Try to simplify it. We don't need to actually put anything in here. Looks good to me. And then the yellow will go there. This whole wall we will do in the lighter color. That way it doesn't matter what color it is going forward. This actually simplifies what we're doing here. Try to connect these rooms with one same wall that is the same. And then once it's painted, we can start putting in the installations throughout the house. Which really, we can also finish the rooms while we're doing the installations. Alright, before we do any more paint. There we go. Let's do this bad boy. Ah! Bastard. This is gonna probably be, hopefully, it probably will be a 3-episode house. Because we had to do the garden. If we took the garden out and just worked on the house mostly, 2 episodes is what it looks like it would have taken, give or take. We're mostly there. And then the rest of this is going to be the yellow, though I may have overshot with... Yeah, I think I did actually. We should have this here. Because this would be the door to the kitchen. It should be the same color as the kitchen. There it is. And we'll dump all of that out. Alright guys, it's looking pretty good here. As we're slowly starting to reach the limit of time that we have available, what I think I'll do really quick is we'll put in the installations for the non-bathroom based rooms, as well as maybe the washer and dryer room. Just to be done with it. Alright. Shame you can't reach down there and get those plugged in without it having to shift. So we got this room's installations done. Oh, I didn't paint this room yet. Getting ahead of myself, aren't I? And we still need to put curtains up, but we can do that. We can do that in a little bit here. Alright, Silver Glacier. And then for the wall that the Silver Glacier will go on, I think we'll do the blue here and here. And then do the glacier over on this wall. That way it won't look weird with the darker color on this back wall. Yeah, blue is a little bright, but I'm not going to go through the effort to change it at this point. We've committed. Actually, we may even have enough time to even knock the bathroom's installations out. Let's do the whole thing. You guys are going to repaint something. I can just dab it with a little color. Meh, it's fine. It's very standard, but whatever. Alright, let us do the installations, y'all. Actually, you know what I really should just do? We could probably do all the installations in the whole house, including and the bathroom, and still keep it under the normal length. So let's just do the heating in every room. That way we don't have to deal with digging the heaters and radiators and whatnot out. Which actually, to be fair, this is the last room. Because we did not really, strangely enough, we didn't put that much AC in the home. I might also, if I'm not mistaken, I might actually have to put in some more light switches too. Those don't really count as major installations. In the real world, it does. Trust me. In this world, in this game world, not so much. Okay, that installation is in. Really quick, there's no light switch here. We ripped that freaking wall out. There's a light switch there and there. There's one there, but not one over here. Actually, I don't like that there. Well, actually, I want it on the other side, because when you open the door from the inside, you can't reach the light switch. So there we go. Okay. Like I said, let's get to the rest of this here. Now we need to do... We'll assemble this bad boy. Now, this is a different washing machine, I just realized, but it's fine. And there we go. Washer dryer room done. And again, if we were sprucing it up, we'd put something in the corner over here and over here. But we will be doing it spruce free. Oh, you know what we could do too is curtains. Or let's do that, shall we? Oh. And then over here, We need something for in here. Alright, let's install all these too. Like I said, we'll do the bathroom. Probably save the bathroom for the next episode because we're running out of time. This will probably be the last thing we do before we end the episode. I think it's pretty fair. There's not much left, so you know what? I'm probably gonna take back what I said. See how much we can actually really get done. Because the thing is, there's just not going to be enough for a third episode because we were doing so good here. But to be fair, when we just go to the next episode, I don't know, guys. I'm thinking too much about this. Look at that tsunami master bedroom, yeah. Let's get this installed. Now, again, if I really wanted to accessorize this house, we'd put in things like carpets and all kinds, rugs rather, not carpet, but rugs and all kinds of other stuff. But I want to get to some of the more intricate stuff. When we do one of the maps that we've never done before in the either expansions or the HGTV stuff, then we'll start maybe fiddling around with more visual stuff. There is one expansion element that I'm planning on working on a little bit more. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's look at some toiletries, shall we? Bathroom. And we need to put in a tub. I see this tub here actually looks pretty nice because it'll fit with the wall shape. So let's give this one a whirl here. Normally I'd go with something a bit fancier, but this will have to do. Okay, there's our tub. And then let's go with this guy. El Crapatorium. Okay, so not a bad looking bathroom here. Put that in to match everything else. I just look at that window without I just look at that mirror that you see someone peeking in you out the window. Ah! Okay. So do the master bedroom here. Now, beds really say a lot about your single bed now. Go to double Hermes. Lighter wood. And that was not going to help over there like that. So let's go here. And then let's do some bedside cabinets. Nightstands is what I usually call them. Oh my. Then we're gonna need like an armoire or dresser, wardrobe rather. So many options. No, I don't like that. Nope. I don't like most of these. Alright, master bedroom done. Constantly keep looking at time and seeing how we're doing. We just have really technically one big room to go. I think we're gonna tough it out, guys, just for you. I know it's gonna make it a longer episode, but we'll be done with this house, and we won't have to. I won't have to make you guys wait for a finale here. So we need to go to. We'll go with a pre-setup thingamajig here. Something rather simple. That would be nice, but this is so big. But it's just so big. So we could go here, putting the stove literally here. So we'll do that when we get there. Let's do... any kind of kitchenette cabinets that would semi-match. They don't have to be perfect. I'm not really finding it. Here we go. Maybe something like this. That's silver. It'll do. I don't want to go too far this way, because we gotta put oh my god, a refrigerator. Just put it in induction, why not? I did not put in cabinetry, now that I think about it. Let's get our refrigerator in. Okay, cabinets. more of a light wooden color. It's an ugly looking kitchen, but it's going to be what it's going to be. I guess I'm just rushing to get it done. I feel a little bad about that, but it is what it is. Kitchen, now we need a table. Alright, that's done. And really, it's just the rest of this area. Let's just look for like a simple couch. And then figure it out from there. Something like this on the much lighter side. And you just plop it right about here. And we'll put like something like this in that cream color or beach. And then a coffee table. Like that. And there it is. I think we nailed it, guys. Again, it's not much to look at. I normally would put in throw rugs. We'd put in, you know, in every room. I would definitely accessorize these homes a bit more, but because we've worked on this home, specifically just the garden, and that, you know, the episodes dragged on a bit longer than I was hoping for. Again, I will be more intricate with the homes we've never done any work in. That would be, in my opinion, more interesting to me. And maybe some of the more interesting layout HGTV homes. But this home is done. We're going to enter it in the gardening contest to see how we do there, though we're probably not going to do well. But let's take a look at it, shall we? Submit for the garden for Japanese. It's pretty shit. But plus 22.5%, so that's nice. Put on auction. Now we roughly, let's take a look. We put in 112,000, 115,000. So look at that. With the extra profit from the garden competition, 36,000. Okay, so the gardening is worth it. Because clearly we made the 30. We said what, 115,000. We doubled the 15,000 just in the extra profit from the garden competition. The house selling for over 160,000, 87,000 in profits, pretty good. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. I'm gonna ask for a lot. See if we can get at least over 90k. There we go, 98,052. That's one hell of a profit for this house. We will accept that offer. And we get the Smooth family, which I don't think we've actually had buy one of our homes. And so look at that. Over just under $100,000. And it made it worth it. It was worth it. I mean, again, look at how much effort we did not put into putting more furniture in here. Okay, that I gotta stress a lot of. We didn't overly furnish, and I just think that mainly it's because there's no reward for it. So, yeah, we don't seem to get rewarded for furnishing. So I think ultimately we're not going to waste our time overly furnishing homes we don't really care about, because doing that is stretching this game out very, very far. And it's a semi. I mean, I did leave out some of the, like me. I did do it early on, and then I realized I didn't like leaving you guys out of the loop of what I was working on. So now that like putting all these little items in it and stuff, this is fun, but for every single home in this game, it would drain you unless you're really into this. So, all right. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackStarStudios for more lively gaming action. And when we come back, another house that we've done before, I believe. Then after that, we get into one that we are going to spend a lot more time in, and I can't wait to do because I haven't done it yet. It was a free DLC, and unfortunately, it is the only thing from the DLC is the one area, the one room. So we'll have to see how that goes. But until then, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.